Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Ziggy, and what? Whoa, name change. I'll get into my name change later, but last Friday, my dad and I went to the Big 3 game at the Little Caesars Arena, and it inspired me to get more into the league, so that's what I did. I took a poll on my Hardwood Amino profile, so if you're not following me there, you should probably do that because I post some fire things. And then I basically on the poll, I asked if you guys wanted to see a video on how past NBA stars are doing in the Big 3 League right now. And you guys said you did, so that's what I'm doing. Let's get into it. After 11 years in the NBA, Brian Scalabrine led the Ball Hogs to a 2-6 record in the 2017 season, and this year has been more of the same, even though he did get the first pick in the draft and got Andre Owens with the first overall pick. They're 1-3. Now, I adjusted the stats, as a bunch of you may know. They play to 20. What am I thinking? They play till 50. So I just adjusted it to 100 so you guys would get a better view of the stats. So adjusted, he averages 4 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, and 1.5 assists, which isn't good, especially for a captain. And he seems just to be there because the crowd loves him, and he rarely ever gets off the bench from what I've seen. So if you're thinking, oh, I want to get some Big 3 tickets so I can see the greatest player of all time just a couple more times, you probably shouldn't buy tickets because he won't play that often. So last year, Mike Bibby and the Ghost Ballers finished third in the Big 3 League, but in 2018, things have been very different as they are 0-4. And when the league came to Detroit a couple nights ago, I know Mike Bibby wasn't playing, but the Ghost Ballers versus Power game was the most infuriating game I have ever seen. It was so bad that we had to leave early. It was that terrible. But let's get into his stats. Adjusted, they are 4 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists, which is a little bit insane. But I'm not surprised because he's on steroids. If you guys haven't seen his picture, I'll put it up right here. But the man is humongous. So these stats are something that I kind of saw coming. And if you want to see more performances like this, you should definitely check out his games. Chauncey and the Killer Threes went 2-6 last year, and I guess he had enough of taking L's because he hasn't even suited up once this year. Although he's the captain of the team and still on the roster and goes to every game, I believe, he just hasn't played for some reason, so that's interesting. At the Detroit game, he was signing autographs, which is dope, and I almost got in line, but I walked outside, I saw how huge the line was, and walked right back inside because I knew it would be a waste of time. I'm not sure why I really put him in this video because he doesn't have any stats to show you guys, but I love Chauncey Billups so much, I just had to include him. Now, teammate of Chauncey, Metta World Peace, who is also going by Ron Artest, has been getting big buckets in this league. He's adjusted, averaging 14.5 points, 9.5 rebounds, and 1 assist, and that is including the game where he got kicked out immediately for kicking the ball. The score is like 3-0, and he got kicked out. So that's impressive that he's been able to put up a near double-double, basically forfeiting one game. So he's been getting big money this season, and he's been an exciting player to watch. Nate Robinson is probably the most liked player in the Big 3 League, and for good reason. He's very exciting and pretty hot-headed, making him super fun to watch. Adjusted, he's averaging 22.5 points, 4 rebounds, and 5.5 assists. And unlike other stars, his team Tri-State is very good and would be undefeated if it weren't for the fact that he got ejected for screaming at a referee. But to be fair, the ref was making some pretty terrible calls. But if you guys liked watching this video, please like it and comment. You all know that jazz. I'm gonna need you guys to like this video if you hate breathing air, And comment and tell me if you want to see this type of video again. I'll make it again if you want to, and I won't make it if you don't want to. So I'll see you guys in the next video.
I've been drinking and driving to survive it. Take my soul